Hello, welcome. My name's Deanna. Welcome back to all of your subscribers and welcome here to my channel for everybody who's new here. Today I'm going to be leading you through a 40-minute journey into power sequence by Barre Baptiste. Now traditionally this is in a heated room and typically about 60 to 90 minutes long. This is beginner friendly. It will challenge you mentally and physically, but what you're gonna need is a block that I'm sitting on, a yoga mat, and maybe a water and a towel to towel off as needed and to hydrate as needed. I've got two mats down here so that I can turn different ways so that you can see as I'm flowing different angles. And so we're just gonna get started. Find a comfortable seat. I like to prop my hips up onto a block. That gets the hips above the knees so that the blood can flow. You can sit in Virasana, hero's pose, like I am on my shins, or in easy seat, cross-legged, one ankle in front of the other. What you want is a nice grounded sit bone and relaxed thighs. You're gonna place your hands down into your lap. You can turn your palms to face down to ground, turn your palms to face up to receive, or maybe even bring your fingers together at the center to center. Once you find your seat, soften your gaze, soften your eyelids. You can close your eyes if that feels safe. Gently draw your ears back over your shoulders back over your hips, creating a nice long spine from tail to crown. And tune into your breath. Full inhale. And as you exhale, soften the belly. And simply begin to notice your breath rising and falling with each breath. There's nothing to do, nothing to get right in this moment. Just arrive into your physical space, into your body, tuning out the external noise, and tuning in to the rhythm of your breath, maybe your heartbeat, and allow yourself to get fully present. And as your mind begins to wander, simply notice it and choose to come back into your breath, back into focus, into drishti on your physical space. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, HA. One more time, just like that. Breathe in. Open mouth. Bring your hands together at heart center. Blink your gaze open over the tips of your fingers. And we'll begin our practice like we always do, with the sound of one Om together. Breath in. Make your way into a tabletop position, moving your block off to the side. And if you don't have a block, you can use a pillow, anything throughout the practice. Maybe even the water bottle can become your block as needed throughout the practice. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and just walk the knees back so the spine can get long. On the inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, lift your gaze. And on the exhale, push into the earth, hug into center, tuck chin to chest as you round. We'll take 2 more. Inhale, belly lowers, heart lifts. Exhale to round. Full breath out. Into a neutral spine, flat back. Tuck your toes under and lift your knees 1 inch off the mat. Keeping shoulders right over the wrists, back of the neck long, ribs, belly drawn in, gaze is forward. Hover those knees, take 2 more breaths in through the nose and out. Breath in and breath out. Step your right foot back, left foot back, and press into a downward facing dog, keeping hands and feet nice and long on your mat. Take up space. Spread your fingers and your toes nice and wide. Maybe pedal out through your feet, bending one knee and then the other. And then right here in a down dog, you want to press down through the base of your thumb and your pointer finger knuckles. Draw your heart back towards your thighs and lift the tops of your thighs up towards your waistline. Point your tailbone up and back. Let the head drop, shake it no, and nod your head yes. Lift your heels high and tiptoe on the ball mounds of your feet all the way up to the
Hang here in a forward fold. Grab opposite elbows, soften the back of both knees so that your belly can meet your thighs. Let the creases fall out of the back of your neck. Maybe shake your head side to side or sway side to side or front and back from the ball mounds into the center of the heels. Shoulders up and away from your ears and neck. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Release your hand grip, heel toe your feet together. Inhale, draw all the way up into extended mountain. Stretch your fingers up to the sky. And exhale, bow down through center, soft bend in the knees. Keeping the knees soft, hands to shins, lift halfway up. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step back and hold. Pitch the body forward on the inhale. Keeping elbows over wrist. Exhale, lower halfway down. Option to drop the knees and lower all the way to the bellies as well. Inhale for that baby cobra or that upward facing dog. Shoulders back, thighs lift. And then turn under the toes, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. On the next inhale, float the heels high. Exhale, bend the knees, gaze forward, step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Root down, rise to stand extended mountain. Forward fold, follow the breath back down. Halfway lift. Hands to the mat, Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low, option to float back to low. Big breath in, up dog. Exhale, back down dog. Take a breath. Reset. Float the heels. Float the heels high. Hop, step, or float top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Root down, rise up to stand, big breath in.
Wrist expression. Forward fold, right back down. Half lift, lengthen. Chaturanga Dandasana, high to low.
Filling up your lungs, inhale.
And exhaling back, downward facing dog. Back of the neck stays long. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. On your next inhale, heels lift. Exhale, knees bend. Step, hop, or float. Top of the mat, flat back. Exhale, fold. This time, sit your hips low and lift your heart, lift your arms for chair pose. Now here you want to make sure the knees are not coming past your toes. Draw the knees back. Press down the weight through the heels. Turn the inner ankles back. Turn the pinky edges of your hands inward and upper arm bones go back. Ribs come back. Back of the neck stays long. Take a deep breath in. Bow over the legs. Exhale. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to your right thumb. Spin your back heel down. Warrior one. Use the inhale to get you to the top. And then press down through your back foot. Draw your left hip, your ribs, your shoulder forward. Square off. Upper arms back. Deep bend into the front leg. Take another inhale. And on the exhale, low plank, low push-up, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. Step your left foot forward. Ground your right heel. Inhale to rise. Again, squaring off. Sitting low into that front thigh. Look down, make sure you can see your left hip crease. So your body's not leaning forward over that left thigh, but lifting the heart up, squaring shoulders right over hips, and then extending tall through the arms. Take a breath. Exhale, hands down, chaturanga. Breathe in, up dog. Breathe out, down dog. One breath in together. Exhale, bend.
Exhale, bend the knees, hop, step, or float, top of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Sit your hips low, heart high. Breathe in, Utkatasana.
Bow forward, exhale, let it go. Inhale, lift. Keeping that plank pose on the upper body. Step the feet back, low plank. Belly to spine, upward facing. Downward facing dog. Right foot steps, ground the heels. Warrior one, big breath in. Hands come back down, low plank, low push-up. Up dog. Down diggity dog. Left foot comes forward. Ground your heels. Big inhale, sweep the arms up. Take the hands back down, get drishti forward, low plank. Breath in, up dog. Breath out, down dog. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, lift the heels, fill the breath. Soften the knees, step, hop, or float. Top of the mat, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Sit low, reach high. Bow over the legs, exhale. Half lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. So
take a couple breaths here, resetting in down dog. Breath in and breath out. Lift the energy up and out of the wrist, weight back into the legs. Again, fill and empty. Lift your right leg high, bend your right knee, open your right hip, look under your
Armpit.
left.
Keep drawing the ribs and the hips back. You can stay here in this three-legged dog or land your right foot over to the left. Press through the feet and expand through the chest. Reach that right arm forward. Keep the bottom shoulder over bottom wrist with a soft bend in the elbow. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, right hand comes back to the earth. Roll the heels to the right. Come into side plank. Option here, drop the bottom knee and lift your top leg for a modified side plank. Hold for 3, for 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Again, big.
Lift your left leg high, bend your left knee, open your left hip, drop left shoulder down and right. Look under your right armpit, take a deep breath in, and maybe start to flip dog, grounding through the heels, opening up through the chest, left shoulder away from your neck.
And on your exhale, left hand comes back to the earth. Heels roll toward the left, coming into that side plank. Holding for 4. For 3, you want to make sure that bottom ear is not dropping. Keep the head up in line with the shoulders. Last breath in. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Sigh it out, DJ. Step your right foot in between your hands, coming to high crescent lunge. So this time your back heel is lifted. Imagine you have a wall behind your back foot. Lift the front of the pelvis up towards your belly button. Let the tailbone drop down. Now step your right foot forward so you can bring your right knee right over right ankle and thigh parallel to the earth. If you need, drop the back knee. Reach the arms high. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, hands come to heart center. We're going to take a twist. Left elbow, right thigh. Big breath in. And you want to turn your chest towards your thumbs. Turn from the center of your heart, not your head. And if you'd like, re-lift that back knee. Inhale through the nose. Exhale to twist. Look above your right shoulder or elbow. Inhale, come back through center, high lunge. Left foot meets right, chair pose. Hands come back to heart center. Take a twist to the right. Maybe this time we start to lift the left heel. Left heel comes towards the glute. We're going to extend that left leg back and gently land the left foot back for revolved crescent again. Back heel will spin down, right arm comes forward, warrior 2. Shoulders right over hips, wrist right over your ankles. Deep bend in the front leg, powerfully press down through the back foot. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior, keep a deep bend in the front leg, and come into extended side angle. Forearm can come to thigh, or fingertips can come to the floor on the pinky edge side of the foot or a block. Extend your top arm all the way overhead and scoop the right side of your body, right sit bone underneath you, and get long through the left side. On the exhale, downward facing dog or chaturanga. Deep breath in, up dog. Full breath out, down dog. Step the left foot through, coming into that high lunge. Again, back knee can be down, front knees over front ankle, hands come to heart center. Pitch the body forward, take a twist, right elbow, left thigh. Now you don't want to just dump down into your left thigh. Press into the palms, open up the chest, look over the left shoulder or elbow. Option to tuck the back toes and lift off the back knee. Good, take another breath in. Take your gaze down, step your right foot to meet your left, stay in the twist. Make sure the right knee doesn't come in front of the left. Pull back, lift the heart. Start to put the weight back into the left leg. Lift the right heel, extend the right leg back.
So lengthen. Exhale to twist. Take another deep breath in. And on the exhale, back.
Left arm goes forward. Expand for warrior two. Deep breath. Steady. Allow yourself to begin again. In moments of intensity, notice where does your mind go. On the inhale, flip the left palm, reverse warrior.
Forearm comes down. Right arm alongside your ear for extended side angle.
Left forearm presses into left thigh. Open up to the right side of the body. So getting long, press down through the right foot and lengthen through the right arm. Draw that right shoulder away from ear and neck and hollow out the top armpit. Draw the ribs down and in. Take one more breath. On the exhale, down dog or chaturanga. Breathe in, cobra or up dog. And breathe out, downward facing dog. You should feel a sense of vitality running through your bones here. Everything awakened and alive. Sigh it out. Step your right foot to the pinky edge side of your right hand. Left foot to the pinky edge side of your left hand for Malasana. Heart is above the pit of the belly, shoulders back over hips, back of the neck long. If you need, you can bring a block right underneath your sit bones to support. Take another breath in. And on the exhale, fold, bringing the heels out, knees stay soft. Move that block up in front of you.
Your feet together and inhale, rise to extended mountain.
Exhale, hands come to heart center and pause. Come back to drishti. Your focus, where your two eyes go, what your attention is on. An ujjayi breath. Ocean-like sound at the back of the throat. Sweep the arms around and up. Keeping the left arm lifted, catch your right knee in front of your right hip. Now what you don't want to do is hitch the hip up to get the leg up. Keep the right hip down, left hip up. And then slowly open to the right. Reach to the left, take your gaze over your left thumb. Hug everything into center. Take a nice big inhale. And on the exhale, come back to center. Arms reach up. Right foot stays flexed. Fly back into airplane pose. Now your standing knee is going to soften. Your right toes are going to dial down toward the floor. Little up dog in the chest. And if you need, keep the right foot down. Take a deep breath in. And we're going to come back up, right knee in front of right hip. Cross the right thigh over the left thigh. And take the right arm underneath the left for eagle. Option here to keep right toes down on the earth.
Stand. Lift your elbows off your chest. Draw your shoulders back. Deep bend into your standing leg. You're going to start to take your right arm out from underneath, right hand to right hip.
Left fingers are going to reach down towards that block. I like to take it on the pinky edge side of the left foot and start to open up for half moon. Right arm reaches to the sky. Flex your right foot, lengthen all the way out through the crown of the head. Imagine this is a standing side plank. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Rise to stand, extended mountain. And exhale, hands to heart center, pause. Reconnect. On the inhale, reach the arms up. Keeping right arm up. Catch left knee in front of left hip. Again, not hitching up the hip. Gaze is forward. Open up through that left hip, reach out through the right, draw into center. Keep pressing down through the four corners of your right foot. It might get wobbly. That's part of the practice. Come out of your head and just allow yourself to be in flow. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, keeping hip bones squared, right knee softens, kick the left heel back. Arms reach back, palms face down. Airplane pose. Left hand's gonna come to left hip, right hand's gonna come down to the floor or the block or maybe your water bottle. Tense your right fingers, push through that right leg to lift your left leg, and then maybe extend the left arm up. Hold for 3, for 2. Take a breath. Bow over the legs, let it go. Rise to stand, extended mountain. Turn your right palm out like you're holding a tray. For dancer, we're going to catch the inside of the right foot or ankle. And then before you come down and forward, think of lifting up, kick back. Keeping hips squared, kick your right foot back, kick your right shin back, and then turn your left palm like you're giving yourself or someone a high five. Keep your gaze above the bridge of your nose. Take one breath in, and on the exhale, gently release. Right arm extends high. Left arm turns out, holds the tray. Catch the inside of the left foot. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, soften the standing knee. Kick back. Hold for 3. For 2. Last one. Breathe in, come up. Release. Samastitihi. All equal pose. Palms forward, gaze forward. Grounded feet, full heart. Let something sigh out. On the inhale, lift your right heel, turn your right thigh out. Then you're going to slide your right foot up above or below the knee. Hands come to heart center. And then reach the arms up. Root down to rise up. Think of the roots from the tree growing deep to grow branches and limbs super tall. Take one more breath. Exhale, hands to heart. Right foot down. And left foot up. Deep inhale, guide the foot. What you don't want to see is that right hip popping out. Pull into center. Press the left foot back into the right leg. Ground through your standing foot. Take your drishti, maybe your arms up. Any hand mudra, maybe you want to take a little baby back bend. Hold for a breath. And exhale, hands to heart center, left foot comes down. Step both feet to the top of your mat. Sweep your arms around and up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a flat back. Plant your hands, step or float, chaturanga. Big inhale through the nose. Full exhale through the nose. Step your right foot to your right thumb. I'm going to turn so that you can see this from the side. Block's going to come to the pinky edge side of your right foot for triangle. I like it on the tall setting. Take up space on your mat. Tense your right fingers and push through the heels to draw the hips back. The heart forward. And keep both sides of your body long so you're not crunching the ribs down into the waistline, but lifting and lengthening, pushing through the legs. Right fingers are light, left fingers extend high, expanding through the chest. Imagine you're trying to fit yourself in between 2 panes of glass. On the inhale, bend your right knee, come up to warrior 2. Come into a high lunge, lifting back heel. Good, you're gonna step your left foot up. So feet are on train tracks, take a bind behind you. Grab opposite wrists or elbows. For pyramid, press through the feet, square the hips, lift the chest. And exhale, fold over the right leg, keeping a soft bend in your right knee.
lengthening through the back of the neck and not letting the shoulders cave down, but lifting up, leading with the center of your chest. Right hand's going to come to your low back, left fingers to the floor of the block. Inhale to a halfway lift, and on the exhale, twist your upper body towards the right for revolved triangle. Right hand can stay to low back or extend above your right shoulder. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to twist. Keep pressing down through both feet. Lengthen all the way out through the crown of the head, back through both hips. And on your exhale, fold over your legs. Left foot meets right. Chair pose, breath in. Bow forward, breathe out. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant your hands, step your feet back, low plank, low push-up, or head right back to down dog. Nose. And exhale. Again, fill. Step the left foot to left thumb, block to the pinky edge side of your left foot. Spin your back heel down, coming into triangle pose, building from the ground up. Push through both heels, lengthen the hips back toward the back of your mat, heart towards the front. Keep light in the left hand, right arm reaches high. Make sure you're not crunching down into the left side of your body, but thinking about lengthening your torso over the floor. Inhale, maybe take your gaze up to your top thumb. Don't let that left ear drop down. Keep extending out through the back of the neck. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, come through warrior two, shoulders over hips. And on the exhale, gently pick up the back toes, come back through your high lunge. Up about halfway, setting yourself up for pyramid pose. Bind behind the back, push down through the feet, lift through the heart, and lengthen over the inseam of your front leg. Take the rounding out of the mid-back. Lead with the center of your chest. Draw your quads up into your waistline as you fold over. Keep your left hand to your low back. Right fingers down to the floor or the block, halfway lift. And on the exhale, turn the chest from the thoracic spine, from your mid-back toward the left, and float the left arm up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Fold over the front leg, right foot meets left. Inhale, rise to extended mountain. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Sit down and back into chair pose. Sitting all the way down, tucking yourself into a little ball. And then slowly begin to rock forward and back a few times. Each time getting a little bigger, feeling each one of your vertebrae in the back of your neck. And then come up into a high boat, Navasana. Toes can meet the earth, hands to the thighs, lift your chest nice and high. Maybe one or both feet start to lift off the floor. One or both arms can extend. Keep lengthening all the way up through the back of the neck. Take a deep breath in. Hold here. Cross your ankles, sit up tall, hands to the tops of the shins. Inhale, lift your heart. And exhale, round the spine, tuck chin to chest. Again, breathe in, lift the heart. And exhale, round the spine. You're going to keep your right foot forward, right shin to the front of the mat, and take your left leg back behind you for half pigeon. Tuck your back toes. An option to use a block underneath your hips, your heart, or your belly for support. Keeping a neutral hip and pelvis, lift up from the pelvic floor and lengthen all the way through that back leg. Softening your shoulders and elbows, maybe stacking fist, making a little pillow for your head. What you want here is your heart to melt down towards the earth but keep pulling your belly up into your spine. Maybe taking one fist or both fists out of the head and just letting the forehead meet the earth as you breathe. Slowly start to lift your upper body, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders, remove any blocks or props, sit off to the right, and take your left leg out in front of you. Right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Softly bend your left knee, flex your left foot, inhale, reach the arms up, and take it over for a single leg extension. Lengthen out through the chest, relax elbows and shoulders, belly to spine, forehead towards your left knee or shin. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale to fold. Slowly come up, take your right hand behind your right hip, press through the right shins, and open up, lifting both hips toward the ceiling. Exhale, slowly come down. Bring your left shin out in front and your right leg back behind you for half pigeon. Again, lengthening, squaring off the hips, lifting from pelvis, and then lengthen all the way through the back of the neck, coming down onto your forearms, making a pillow with your head, your hands, or your block. Melt your chest down, draw your navel in, and breathe. Sending your breath where you need it the most. Slowly start to walk your body back up. Sit off to the left. Swing your right leg around this time. Left foot to the inside of your right leg. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Bending the knee as much as you need to catch that right foot. Inhale, lengthen chest forward. And on the exhale, soften elbows, soften shoulders. Allow forehead to come down towards your knee or shin. Inhale, lift, left hand behind your left hip. Press down through the left shin, reach up. And exhale, come down. Both legs out in front of you for a seated forward fold. Walk the flesh back from your sit bones, arms reach high. Exhale, knees soften, maybe peace sign fingers around your big toes. Forward fold over the legs, keeping the legs as soft as you need. Press your heels forward, draw your hips back. And keep lengthening from the hip creases, from your waistline. Coming up for a reverse tabletop or plank, point the toes for plank, bend the knees for tabletop. And press down through the hands and the heels, lift the hips up. And when you think you've gotten to the top, press down through the hands and feet a little bit more, lift up a couple more inches, maybe allow the head to go back. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And let it out. One more, breathe in. And exhale, slowly lower your hips down. Underneath your sit bones for fish pose, point your toes out and work your elbows close together. You can take a block in between your shoulder blades, coming down onto the forearms, block in between shoulder blades so that the head can come off of the back of the block. Press down through the forearms and open up through the chest. Point down through the toes and create space and length through the front of your body. Slowly come up the way you came down. Take your time. Remove the block from behind you. Take your hands to your thighs. Bend the knees. And slowly start to roll it down vertebra by vertebra, keeping chin off the chest. Roll the spine, gentle tuck of the tailbone, coming all the way down onto your backs. Knee into your chest. And gently begin to draw your right knee over the body into a supine twist. Look over your right shoulder, turn your right cheek or temple down. And breathe space. Come back to center. We'll switch our legs. Right leg long, left knee in. Cross your left knee over the body. Look over the left shoulder. Take a deep breath. And empty it out. back to center and release your left leg long. Final resting pose, Shavasana. Turn your palms up, soften your eyelids, and let your body melt down to the earth. This moment of stillness, let your body receive the fruits of your practice. Let your muscles soften and your mind go. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Bend the back of both knees. Roll over to either side of your body into fetal position. And gently begin to press up to your seat with your gaze soft or closed. Touch your hands together at heart center. And we'll close our practice together with the sound of one Om. Breath in. Bring your hands up to forehead center. Touch in honor and in gratitude of this practice we shared together today. The space we held for one another, and the light that burns bright within each of us. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. Despite all of our audio issues and bugs, we still posted this practice for you guys to enjoy. Presence and practice over perfection any day. If you liked it, hit a like, comment, or subscribe. See you soon.